Hello everyone, welcome to Stamping with Ian. Thank you so much for joining me today. What have I got for you? A project, no less. And it's all about embossing. So we're using an embossing folder and some embossing powder. So let me show you what we're going to do. This is what we're going to make. You can see how the light catches it. I've embossed this piece of gold here, and I've embossed onto this black card here. I'm going to do it a little bit lower down as I've kind of cut into it with the punch. What are we using? Well, we're using this from Elegantly Said, one of the new sets from Stamping Up. It's a red rubber one. We're using a Sentiment from Lovely You, which is also red rubber. We're using Just Because. Okay. We're using the largest stitched rectangle die. We're using this die for the black piece there from Nature's Thoughts and the Positive Thoughts stamp set. We're not using a stamp from there today, just the die. And we're using the Parisian Flourish 3D embossing folder. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? So let's prepare some cardstock and the cutting, as it were. There's my embossing powder. I'll just put it at the side there and out of the way. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not, because I need my die cutting machine out. Such fun. A card base. I'm using an American size card base because that suits the dies better, which are designed for American cards rather than international size cards. So this piece of cardstock is 8 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is going to give a card blank of 5 1/2 by 4 1/8. So we'll just burnish that. Beautiful. Just put that there. I've got a bit of gold here. Let's get our die cutting machine. This is my old one. I love this. I won't have a part with it. I am considering getting the larger Stampin' Up one. I've got the mini one, which is adorable, but at the minute this serves my purpose at the moment, as I need to get some more of the new bundles before I smash out on a machine. So just run that through. This does the job anyway. It's actually got some sentimental value, this one, because it's my niece's. So she let me have it. So that goes there. We now need our piece of black cardstock, which is, we're going to use this one. Put it in the corner there. So we've still got we can use that for a sentiment or something, maybe. Yeah. How is everyone today? Hoping you're all well. Beautiful. the way. Put that on there. Right. So that's the cutting out done. I put my machine away, and of course I need it to emboss this, don't I? That was clever. So bung that in the middle. Now the sandwich I'm going to use, oopsie daisy, is going to be my magnetic platform and one cutting plate. I find this works fine for the 3D embossing folders, as you can see. It is going through. Right, oops, made a mess of that, haven't I? Now then, isn't that stunning? That is so stunning. We're just gonna bend it a bit, straighten it out a bit, and we'll attach it to the card base. Get that little job out of the way. We've got some of our wet glue here. When it decides to come out, there we go. I'm putting a lot on because it's kind of ruffled. I want to make sure it stays flat, yeah? And you can see how it fits onto the card base now. Lay it down and just go over with the bone folder, just applying a bit of pressure, make sure it's all nice and stuck on. Lovely jubbly. Now then, a bit of embossing. Got some Versamark here and the stamp, and as I say, I'm going to put this in the more in the middle, like so. Just run my embossing buddy over it. This is from my stash. It was Stamping Up, but they no longer sell an embossing buddy, but I've kept mine. So useful. Grab that again. Lovely. Now then, put this in the middle. Make sure my bold head doesn't get in the way. I think that looks about right. Press it down and let the ink soak into the cardstock, like so. That looks beautiful. Got my gold embossing powder here. I've had this since I joined Stamping Up, actually. It just goes on forever. Oh dear. Oops, a bit more. Give it a tap. Beautiful. Right. It's going to get noisy now, except you won't hear it, because in post-production I will remove the sound of the heat gun. It's like magic, isn't it? You see it change. There we go. It's like magic, isn't it? How it changes. Next thing we're going to do, we can use our trio punch, which is going walkabout. Here it is. And there's a nice fancy one there, which I'm going to put in the corners. That looks better actually, because now that I put that in the middle, now I used wet glue on that one, but it took a while to stick, so I'm going to use our Stampin' Up Seal Plus tape runner, which is this one. Stampin' Up do a Seal Plus and a Stamping Seal. I don't see the point of buying the Stamping Seal. You may as well just get the strongest one you can get. Yeah? But that's my view. Feel free to ignore it. This stuff is epic. I mean, the new Stamping Seal is stronger than our original tape runner, and this is even stronger still. So let's put it in the middle. In the middle, is it level? Too late now. Oh, beautiful, isn't it? So let's move on to the sentiment. Now I've got some cardstock here. This is an inch, hopefully an inch wide. It is. So this piece will go on the bottom. Open the punchy in. You find it works a lot better. So that goes in there, like so. Then I need a piece that's 3/4 of an inch. Which is, not sure where that one is. This it? That's a bit less than 3/4 of an inch. I thought I got a piece actually, unless I used it. So let me just chop that off, like so. I'm going to get that in there. Right, 3/4 of an inch is just there. If I'm gentle, it won't move. Is that on the wonk? Only very, very slightly. I'm not fussed. And we're going to put that in there, like so. Do the same. Finish with that punch. Now we need our sentiment. nice and shiny. And we're going to put this at the end there. Hopefully it's level. I've got it wrong, wrong way up. Yeah, there we go. So back to the embossing folder, powder, even. Oh, that's got a bit. Now that's actually got a little bit of a halo on. It actually looks quite nice. Shall I leave it or shall I do it again? I think I'll do it again. Cardstock has two sides. Remember. Right, try not to rock it this time, Ian. Just put it, I'm going to bring it close to me. Just bring it straight down. Let the ink soak in, straight up. I've done it again. What I can do is I can get rid of that. There we go, job done. A bit more noise coming up, although you won't hear it. Trim the gold first. Do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. So that's a bit shorter than that one, but that's okay. Get some dimensionals. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, by the way. Thank you so much. I do tutorials on a Wednesday and a Friday at 8 PM UK time. I also do a video hop on the 1st of the month at 6 PM. So that's when you can catch me. Oops, no, that's covering that up, isn't it? Just there. Do we think just there? Okay, so that's the one we just made together, and that's the one I made earlier. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Join me again for my next project. Whatever you're doing today, I hope you have a lovely time, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.